You are not here by chance. Your presence is a testament to a divine plan intricately woven by the hand of God. As you stand in this sacred moment, take a deep breath and allow yourself to absorb the weight of these words. They resonate with an unmistakable truth, a calling directed solely to you. The stillness around you is an invitation. Pay attention. In a world that moves at breakneck speed, this pause is essential, a chance to open your heart and listen to the depth of your being. This moment is rich with significance. All the silent prayers whispered into the night are being acknowledged. Every tear shed in solitude, every battle fought behind closed doors, and every moment of unexplained fatigue are seen by the divine. You thought you were forgotten in the whirlwind of life's chaos, but God was there all along, watching over you, gathering your struggles and joys like precious jewels. You might have felt invisible, but your heart knows the truth. You were never alone. In your most desolate hours, His presence was wrapped around you like a warm blanket, shielding you from despair. And now the revelation unfolds. Within this moment lies your answer, your confirmation. It is a gentle reminder that you still possess purpose, that your future brims with potential. The exhaustion you feel is not a mark of weakness. It signifies your strength, your commitment to fight the good fight even when the journey felt too heavy to bear. God reassures you today, whispering that it is time to release your burdens. Allow Him to carry what has weighed you down for too long, like a seed that must break to bloom. Remember that what appears to be the end is merely the beginning of a beautiful new chapter. Embrace this truth, for nothing you have experienced was in vain. Every moment has contributed to the magnificent tapestry of your life. So gather your heart, weary but resilient. Understand that the journey ahead is illuminated with hope. As the clouds of doubt dissipate, they unveil a sky shimmering with possibilities. Trust in the process of renewal. Feel the warmth of belief permeate your spirit and let your soul expand. This is a time to awaken, to step forward with faith. You are being led into a future where every trial prepares you for the miraculous joys that await. Open your heart even wider. The symphony of your life is just starting to reach its crescendo. In the tapestry of life, there are moments where threads seem broken, frayed at the edges and tossed aside. Yet it is in these very moments that the promise of restoration shines the brightest. Every ounce of despair and every tear shed is not lost. Rather, they are being woven into a grander design, a plan that is waiting to unfold. Your heart might feel heavy, but the weight of your burdens is not the end of your journey. Hope is not a distant dream. It breathes within you, whispering that the best is yet to come. Imagine being enveloped in a warm embrace, one that assures you that you are cherished and valued. In this divine plan, your life is not an afterthought but a carefully penned story, where each chapter holds significance. You are not late to the adventure that awaits. Instead, you stand at the threshold of transformation, receiving the beautiful truth that you are loved, chosen, and seen. This moment is not just another tick of the clock, it is the beginning of a new dawn. As you grasp this reality, hold tight to the promise that your narrative is still in the making. While it may feel as if the doors of opportunity have closed, I assure you that new openings will emerge, illuminated by divine light. The pages of your story are turning, and though the path may have been steep, the climax nears where the miracles await you. Know that it is perfectly okay to have stumbled, for the earth shakes to bring forth new growth. Every loss is not merely an ending, but a prelude to unimaginable restoration, a transformation from sorrow to testimony. The seeds of your tears, gathered with care, will blossom into a harvest of joy, illustrating that your past cannot define your future. Embrace the continuity of your journey, as you are on the brink of revelation and the narrative of your life is just beginning. You are a beloved part of a magnificent story, where hope flourishes once more and every moment is a step towards healing and renewal. In the stillness of our lives, we often find ourselves waiting for the promise of a brighter tomorrow. But remember, this waiting period is not in vain. It is a time of preparation, a time when the seeds of hope are being nurtured deep within our hearts. Just as a farmer patiently tends to their crops, we too are being cultivated for a harvest that is rich in peace and joy. The whispers of your spirit remind you that you are not forgotten in this process. Transformation is underway. Every moment spent in anticipation is like a cocoon that wraps around our souls, offering protection as we grow. It is here in this sacred space that we can learn to believe again, even when our energy wanes and doubts creep in. It's easy to feel disheartened when life's storms rage around us, but hold on to this truth. Every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth. Each setback you endure is but an interval leading you closer to the fulfillment of your dreams. As you embrace faith, even in its smallest form, you'll discover the power it holds. It is this belief that can turn the mundanity of existence into mountains that move. Your trust in this journey equips you to let go of control, to release your grip on the reins of life. Instead of battling your way through adversity alone, you are invited to walk hand in hand with purpose, surrendering to the greater narrative unfolding around you. There is beauty in this yielding. It opens doors to paths you might never have envisioned. Now is the time to awaken from your slumber of doubt. The quiet moments often conceal the stirring of greatness just beneath the surface. Allow your heart to resonate with love. It is nearer than you realize. As you take steps into the promise of what lies ahead, revel in the assurance that you are stronger than you think. You carry within you an unshakable reservoir of love and resilience. So take a deep breath and step boldly forward. Glimpse the horizon where your new beginning awaits, for the harvest is near. In moments of deep anguish, when the weight of the world seems unbearable, a gentle whisper arises, inviting you to pause and breathe. Do you feel it? This serene presence that wraps around you, providing solace in your struggles. It's a reminder that even in your darkest hours, you are never alone. You are enveloped in an unconditional love that awaits your return, not with demands but with open arms, ready to embrace the fractured pieces of your weary soul. As you navigate through the tempest of emotions, there are moments when you put on a brave face, smiling through tears while carrying burdens that weigh heavily on your heart. Your resilience speaks volumes, echoing the indomitable spirit that resides within. The trials you've endured are not signs of weakness. They reflect your strength to stand tall amidst stormy seas. Each tear shed tells a story, each smile a testament to hope, reminding you that your journey is one of grace even when graced with pain. Today a call resonates, urging you to return to a place of rest, a sanctuary where love and light prevail. Let go of the guilt that clings to you like shadows. Step away from fears that darken your path. This is not about having all the answers. Rather, it's about nurturing the willingness to trust in a greater plan. Know that your very existence serves as a miracle. The fact that you are still standing despite the battles fought is proof that there is a divine purpose for you. With every scar you bear, envision it transformed into a badge of honor, a testimony to the victories won. Your pain, once a confining prison, can become a powerful bridge connecting you to others who need to hear your story. You are not merely a survivor, you are a beacon of hope, illuminating the way for those who walk similar paths. In your willingness to share your journey, you invite healing not just for yourself but for countless others eager to find their way home. Together, may we rise from the ashes of despair, finding unity in our struggles and strength in vulnerability. In the quiet moments when darkness wraps around you like a heavy cloak, remember this: you are not merely a survivor, you are a beacon of hope, chosen to rise above the trials that life has thrown your way. The weight of guilt and fear that once anchored you in place has no power over you now. Today a new chapter begins, one filled with grace and the promise of renewal. Imagine shedding the burdens of yesterday like an old skin, allowing yourself to bloom into the light. The new clothes bestowed upon you are woven from threads of strength and resilience, a tapestry of all the trials you have overcome. Each stitch represents the pain transformed into power, the anguish into purpose. With every breath you take, feel the fresh air fill your lungs, invigorating your spirit and awakening your dreams. You are called to awaken from the slumber of complacency, to recognize that what you've lost is not a measure of your worth, but merely a stepping stone to a greater destiny. Picture yourself walking forward, not in the shadows of regret, but in the vibrant glow of renewed vision. I am here, ready to guide you through the labyrinth of uncertainty, reassuring you that you can reclaim your power and your voice. The vision to see possibilities where once there were only walls is yours to embrace. With each step you take towards your purpose, allow the warmth of hope to wrap around you like a loving embrace, igniting a fire within that will push you to dream again. Close your eyes and remember those moments of doubt when your heart felt heavy, as though the world had forgotten you. In that silence, I was there, an unwavering presence in your chaos. I witnessed every tear, every suppressed cry, and I held space for you, understanding the depth of your pain. But my promise remains: you are seen, you are known, and through every trial I have crafted a space just for you, a sanctuary of love, restoration, and destiny-rewriting power. As you breathe deeply, allow yourself to feel the truth of a new beginning. The best is yet to come, and this time it belongs to you. Go forth, embrace the journey, and rise up with the assurance that nothing is lost. Walk with me again, for your story is still being written, and the future holds endless possibilities for those who dare to believe. In the quiet moments when darkness wraps around you like a heavy cloak, remember this: you are not merely a survivor, you are a beacon of hope, chosen to rise above the trials that life has thrown your way. The weight of guilt and fear that once anchored you in place has no power over you now. Today a new chapter begins, one filled with grace and the promise of renewal. Imagine shedding the burdens of yesterday like an old skin, allowing yourself to bloom into the light. The new clothes bestowed upon you are woven from threads of strength and resilience, a tapestry of all the trials you have overcome. Each stitch represents the pain transformed into power, the anguish into purpose. With every breath you take, feel the fresh air fill your lungs, invigorating your spirit and awakening your dreams. You are called to awaken from the slumber of complacency, to recognize that what you've lost is not a measure of your worth, but merely a stepping stone to a greater destiny. Picture yourself walking forward, not in the shadows of regret, but in the vibrant glow of renewed vision. I am here, ready to guide you through the labyrinth of uncertainty, reassuring you that you can reclaim your power and your voice. The vision to see possibilities where once there were only walls is yours to embrace. With each step you take towards your purpose, allow the warmth of hope to wrap around you like a loving embrace, igniting a fire within that will push you to dream again. Close your eyes and remember those moments of doubt when your heart felt heavy, as though the world had forgotten you. In that silence, I was there, an unwavering presence in your chaos. I witnessed every tear, every suppressed cry, and I held space for you, understanding the depth of your pain. But my promise remains: you are seen, you are known, and through every trial I have crafted a space just for you, a sanctuary of love, restoration, and destiny rewriting power. As you breathe deeply, allow yourself to feel the truth of a new beginning. The best is yet to come, and this time it belongs to you. Go forth, embrace the journey, and rise up with the assurance that nothing is lost. Walk with me again, for your story is still being written, and the future holds endless possibilities for those who dare to believe. Life often feels overwhelming, doesn't it? The applause and celebrations are enticing, yet they mask the deeper battles we each face. Hidden behind smiles and victories lie silent cries for help, moments of desperation that only we can understand. In those times when it felt unbearable, there was a profound strength brewing inside you, often unnoticed but always present. This strength is born from the wounds we've endured, the heartaches that seemed insurmountable yet ultimately served as catalysts for growth. Adversity has a strange way of carving resilience within us. We may question our worth when faced with overwhelming pain, but that very pain shapes us. Those moments when you felt like giving up, they are not signs of weakness but rather markers of your journey toward self-discovery. Each time you fought through the darkness, you emerged a little stronger, a little wiser. Your spirit was like a seed buried under the soil, fighting its way to the surface, unyielding against the weight of what sought to suppress it. As you navigated those tempestuous waters, you perhaps didn't realize the extent of your transformation. You were not only surviving, you were being fortified. Each layer of hurt peeled back revealed a more profound purpose. The roots you were developing in the unseen parts of your life were there to anchor you firmly in a world that can feel chaotic and unforgiving. Without these roots, the impending storms of life could easily uproot you. But now you stand resolute, nurtured by experiences that once seemed unbearable yet crucial for your evolution. The gales of judgment and the tidal waves of expectations are inevitable in this world. But equipped with your newfound strength, you are rooted firmly in the depths of your being. You are no longer a mere recipient of opinions, but a force determined to forge your own path. The moments of solitude you endured, they were not punishment but preparation, crafting a spirit that would not bend to the whims of others. You were being hidden away, not in a dark cavern of forgetfulness, but in a sanctuary of self-awareness, readying you for a brighter stage. So embrace the struggles that once felt insurmountable. Understand that every tear shed, every moment of despair has quietly sculpted you into a warrior. You are not just surviving. You are meticulously being built, resilient and true to yourself. The unyielding winds will come, but with deep roots holding you fast, you will stand tall, unshakable, and unapologetically you. My hands. I hide jewels before showing them. I hide children before sending them. I silence what is valuable until it is time to be heard. Son, you didn't waste time, you were planted. And everything that is planted spends an invisible time before blooming. The flower doesn't bloom the same day the seed is placed in the soil. But no one sees the struggle it wages in the darkness, trying to break through the earth, searching for light. You are in this process, breaking through, growing, even if no one sees it yet. But I see. I have always seen. Son, many have judged you by what they saw on the outside, but only I know the weight you carried inside, the cross that was not visible, the nights your faith was tested, the days you continued only out of obedience, not strength. And that pleased me, because true worship doesn't come from the stage, it comes from the desert. It doesn't come from performance, but from surrender. When you thought about giving up, you prayed. When no one reached out to you, you raised your hands to the sky. And when the ground seemed to disappear from under your feet, you decided to trust. Do you think this went unnoticed? Son, every prayer, every tear, every I trust in you, even without understanding, all of this rose to my throne like a pleasant perfume. And now the time has come for me to show you that it was not in vain. You thought it was the end, but it was only the means. I still have promises you can't even imagine. I still have paths your feet have never walked. I still have people I will place in your life, not to use you, but to heal you. Yes, you will be healed. From the words that hurt you. From the abandonments that marked you. From the traumas you learned to hide. I will rewrite your story, and it won't be rushed, it will be with purpose. It won't be like before, it will be better. Because now you are more prepared. You no longer trust appearances. You no longer fool yourself with empty compliments. You know that without my presence nothing is worthwhile. And that's why I will guide you. To where perhaps you don't know yet, but I do. And if you keep holding my hand, no past mistakes will stop you. No opposing voice will hinder you. Son, stop blaming yourself. Stop looking back, hoping to understand what no longer needs explaining. I've already forgiven you. I've already cleansed you. I've already remade you inside. Now it's time to move forward.